Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Hope you all are doing well. I'm here with a general collective reading. I've had some stuff coming out in the cards that are, I'm hoping I can get it to come out so that we can explore it a little more deeply. So the first card that we've got is Despair. This will be the distant past. And then next we've got, I want to thank you all for your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for tuning in and listening. Occupation. It's the immediate past or something that's just now, the energy is just now leaving, or it's just, yeah. Then we've got the present, a privileged lady. So just reading off of these cards, I would say that, you know, someone who's in despair, they got a job, occupation, and they've advanced to the position of privileged lady. I don't know, we'll see. The cards will say, won't they? Almost the end of the month. It is the end of the month. Today's the last day of the month. So tomorrow I'll be doing a month for the month of October. I'll be doing a reading for the month of October. We've got Mature Man, and he came out in the reverse. Okay. I'll put him in here standing on his head. This is immediate future. He may not like that, but that's the way he came out. Then we have, for the distant future, courtship. So some type of a courtship is in the distant future. We'll see whether this is a good thing or a not so good thing. I don't know. We'll find out. So what do we need to know about the despair that's in the distant past? What caused it? Who's in it? What type of energy is it? Okay. So we've got the Ace of Swords in the upright. So this is a truth. Some type of a breakthrough or a success or a new beginning. So out of despair is coming a new beginning. So someone may have been going through something like possibly a tower moment, or maybe they lost their job. Swords are thoughts, communication, and logic. They're air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We are in Libra season, so this could be, you know, distant past could be last year. Gemini, Libra, Gemini. Gemini was before, so this could have happened in Gemini, which is that June? May, June? So this could have been going on back then. Okay, what about this occupation? That's a lot. I'll just take the top one. Eight of Swords in the reverse. So occupation, someone was feeling trapped in a mental jail, or they were feeling physically trapped, possibly in this despair with this new beginning. But with this new beginning, they're going to be able to escape. Maybe they needed to seek mental health. The other cards that came out are Six of Cups in the reverse, living in the past, naive. The Chariot in the reverse, stuck. The World, end of a cycle. So I don't know. We'll see. They may come out. So now we've got the privileged lady. Wheel of Fortune in the upright. So privileged lady is having good fortune, abundance, faith, and opportunity. Uh, Surrender to fate. So she is fate is in her favor right now. So what about this mature man in the reverse? What's this about? What do we got going on here? Y'all, I had a protein drink this morning. I hadn't had one of these before. I'll tell you what. They don't make me feel sluggish or anything like that. It's a powder that I ordered. It's gluten-free because I'm allergic to gluten, so. But it's really good. I'm surprised. Okay, we have justice in the reverse for the mature man in the reverse. And justice could be legal. And this mature man could be, so he could be a lawyer, he could be a judge, but he's in the reverse. And so is justice in the reverse. So this could be a karmic official of some sort. And it's decisions, balance, and legal affairs. So he's making bad decisions or decisions that are karmic decisions. Let's put it that way instead of bad decisions. Because bad decisions could be decisions on his part, but if he's a legal representative of the judicial system somewhere, then his bad decisions could be karmic decisions affecting others. All right, so then we have courtship. Now that's in the future, so you may run into somebody that is gonna try and screw you over in court somehow. Then we have courtship in the distant future. What's that about? What are we gonna get from that? Flip over, it did. We've got the Page of Swords in the upright. So this is a truth. This is a new, new courtship. Adventures and possibilities, thoughts, communication, and logic. So someone is at least thinking that this could be a new, true, all I get is true blue, a new truth in a relationship. Okay? A new true relationship. So they're thinking about it. It's not cups, it's swords. So it's thoughts, communication, and logic. So they're approaching it with thoughts and, they're communicating and they're doing the logical thing. Okay, so back to the despair. What about this Ace of Swords? That is truth. Okay. So we got more than one. So the top one, which I will take, is the Devil. Someone, they're getting a new beginning, but due to whatever's gone on in the past, it's holding them back. Okay, they need to let go of this. They need to let go of this negativity. In one leap, you can be free, and that's your one leap. You've got your new beginning here. Your Ace of Swords, thoughts, communication, and logic. You know that you know that you can be free. Now you just have to take the action and do it, and turn this little guy upside down so that you can be free. Okay? And the other two that came out are Seven of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so options and illusions. Too much. No, too much focus on the supernatural. That could be, but I think it's, so many options. You're thinking about it, and it's holding you back because of your past experiences. You're afraid to move forward, and that's where the Devil's coming in. He's trying to hold you back through your fear. And then we have strength. You don't think you're strong enough to do it. Let me tell you, you are. I don't care. You are. Okay, we were all built with strength. Too emotional, not thinking things through. And it's thoughts, communication, and logic. I mean, come on. You've got to think it through. This devil is trying to throw this at you. Right here. Devil's trying to throw this at you so that you won't take this new opportunity. Okay? What about this occupation with the Eight of Swords in the reverse? Is that 8 or 7? 8. What about this? 8 of Swords in the reverse, getting out of it. Devil's trying to hold you back. What about this occupation? Okay, again, we have top one is the Ace of Wands, a new initiative. Wands is goals, creativity, and passions. And Ace is new beginnings and opportunities. So you've got two aces out here, excuse me. You've got two aces out here. Goals and opportunities. And then the card that came with it was the High Priestess in the reverse. Someone could be trying to work some magic or something, or being superstitious about something, or something from their past, or they're not wanting to do something from their past. But you've got two new opportunities here. Okay, that's trying to tell you something. The devil is the one and the devil in this case is not someone else; it's yourself. You are trying to. That's your shadow side. And it's trying to protect you and keep you safe and say, oh, look what happened last time. You can't do that. Look what happened last time. Stay here in despair and don't try anything. Okay? So, but you have two new opportunities here. You have thoughts, communication, and logic, and you have goals, creativity, and passion. So you're thinking of starting a new something, and this is holding you back. You're afraid to start it, but you need to do it to get out of whatever trap you're in, mental, physical, whatever. So you need to do this, and you're afraid, and that's understandable. But don't let your fear hold you back. What do we have? Oh. Okay, so the top one is the Knight of Coins for this. Privileged lady. Knight of Coins is coming in. A man who wants to develop the work side of his life. Knight of Coins, he brings messages of financial reward. Could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We just left Virgo. We are in Libra. It's a young spirit, and it's material possessions, money, career, health, and fate is in her favor. So she's doing well. See, so someone possibly, because remember, this is in the past. So someone was afraid to move forward, but they have moved forward. Okay, they've escaped this little mental trap. They moved forward, and they could have put themselves into this privileged lady position. And now things are abundant, and things are going in their favor. And now we've got a Knight of Pentacles coming in. And then we have Temperance as balance, so that's reminding you to maintain balance, do some self-reflection, always self-reflect, negotiate, and you are guided to find peace. We also have the Chariot, which is in the reverse. So remember to finish your projects. This is showing unfinished projects, keeping you stuck, whatever. Don't get so wrapped up in this privileged lady and Knight of Pentacles thing that you don't finish your projects, because you have to. Remember, you started back here, and you have to finish and follow through in order to maintain this status. Lovers in the reverse, you're not seeking a lover at this time. You're not in a relationship at this time. Follow the wisdom of your heart. Well, you're too busy taking care of these projects and whatnot that you've started to get you to this position. You don't have time for the lovers right now. And then we have the Nine of Wands. Take down barriers and allow others to help. That's very important. You have to allow other people to help you. Otherwise, you can't do it all on your own. And you've gotten this far, and now it's time to allow others to help. So, what else do we have? We've got the mature man in the reverse with his little justice in the reverse. What are we doing here? What's this going to be about? What is this? Is this someone that's trying to rain on your little parade over here? Coming through saying maybe that you owe them something? Let's see. Ah! Pardon me while I retrieve my card. Okay. So it came out like this. We're going to take it as the Queen of Coins. Okay. Queen of Coins in the upright would be someone who is wise with money. They are financially sound. They they're good with money. They have a good career. Their health is good. Money, career, health, material possessions. So they have stuff, but in the reverse, which is how I'm going to take this, due to, because it came out on the side. And actually it came out that way, which would be tending to the reverse. This is someone who needs money, who wants money, who's greedy. They are out of balance. They want whatever you have. We just left Virgo, so this could be someone, you might be getting hit with some type of a lawsuit or some type of a have a Knight of Coins. So this Queen of Coins could be someone that is related to this Knight of Coins. This is just a venture, but they see what you have and they want you to have it. So they send their Knight of Coins, their son, or their nephew, or their brother, or whoever it is. They send them who they are, the Knight of Coins in the upright. He's very particular, very precise. He knows exactly what he's doing. But this Queen of Coins wants what you're getting or what you're about to get. And they are going to try to do it legally through this mature man in the reverse, injustice. So they may try to forge something. They may try to, they're going to try to do something in a sneaky way to get something that you have or all that you have. So just beware. Beware of people bearing gifts. Yeah. And then we have the courtship in the future. What do we got there? You're thinking about it. You're thinking about having a relationship. Ace of Coins in the reverse. Financial delays, future security worries because of this. New beginnings and opportunities, but it's not happening right now. And it's money, material possessions. So you're going to see through this, and you're not going to be ready for a relationship yet. Okay? So if someone comes to you and they want to start a relationship with you, always look at the timing, because when you're getting ready to advance, people start showing up out of the woodwork, and they want to be your friend, and they want to be your boyfriend, and they want to be your girlfriend. They want to be, You know, they want to be your bestie. They just want to take control over your life because they want their share of whatever it is you've got coming in. So just watch the timing on when people come into your life. What about this despair? Did it flip? What else do we have? Okay. One more time. Ten of Wands. So 10 signal completion. Other people are trying to put their burdens upon you, or that they did in the past. Goals, creativity, and passions. Yeah, they're trying to put their burdens on you. So, or they did try to, because this is in the past. They did try to because they didn't want you to move forward. And so they tried to weigh on you and say, oh, but if you go do this, then we can't do this. This came out in a reading. I think the last collective read I did. Well, you can't do this because then it won't help us. Well, all you're in it for is yourself. Okay, if you can help others, great, but don't sacrifice yourself for someone else's happiness. Okay, you got to do what makes you happy and what makes you complete and what makes you stable and secure. You know, they'll keep you unstable and insecure and out of money and everything as long as they are comfy and warm and, you know, everything at night. What about this occupation? This goal, creativity, passion, the moon. So there's something in the secrets. Something's been, is secret. Deep emotions or a crisis of faith. They may have been having you have a crisis of faith because remember, this is still in the past. And there were some secrets, but remember, we've got the Ace of Swords right there. So secrets have been revealed. Okay. They're trying to keep something secret. It's Pisces influence. So maybe they're trying to keep you quiet. Secrets, quiet. Shh. They're trying to keep you quiet about this so that, you know, nobody else finds out. Or they may be trying to do something secretly. This little snarky ass thing over here may be trying to do something secretly. They may be telling him this may be a not really a conspiracy, but well, it could be a conspiracy. That's the only word that's coming to mind, so we'll use that. What about this privileged lady? Everything's going her way now that she's got the 9 of Wands. So it's the final hurdle. You've got to allow others to help. That came in. That came through again with the 10 of Wands. You had to have someone help you get out. Okay, now you got to have someone help you with this because remember, you've got to finish your projects. You're not finishing your projects. You're in danger of not finishing your projects. You've got to do that in order to maintain your status and move forward. And right now, and this person here is coming after you. So, you know, new levels, new devils. So this is a new devil. They're trying to come after you for what you've got. These ones are trying to hold you back. They're trying to pull you back in. So you need to just stay on course, complete your projects, ask others for help. You know, people are willing to help. Delegate it to them. If you are the owner of a business, delegate something. Okay, so that you are free and clear to battle what it is that's coming. Okay, you can't bury yourself so that you can't handle whatever comes down the pike. What about this mature man in the reverse? Five of Swords. Yeah, upheaval, conflict, parting of ways, instability, conflict. It's Libra season. Thoughts, communication, and logic. So yeah, they are trying to separate you. Parting of ways. They are trying to separate you from your success. Okay, doesn't necessarily mean that it's a personal separation. They are trying to separate you from something, from your success, from your newfound independence, your newfound courage, your newfound self-expression. They want to take that away from you and put you back here. Okay, and this courtship. Yeah, Six of Coins in the reverse. Coins is Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So sometime in the future, Capricorn is end of December, beginning of January, someone is going to try to come into a relationship. You're going to think about it. But Ace of Coins, financially it's not going to happen. And they want to get a hold of your money so that they can spend it on themselves, or they can take it or do whatever. So yeah, a relationship at this point right now is not in the cards because of this mature man in the reverse. You've got so much that you're dealing with from the past. You're still healing from that. And boy, I'm getting all kinds of confirmations here. You're still dealing with that, and you just need to focus on your well-being, your advancement, your personal advancement, completing your projects, doing all that. This will come because you're still going to have to fight this off. So just beware of that. And let's see here, what can I end up with positive for this? This isn't a negative reading. This is a warning. This is this is a forewarning. So this is keep your eyes open. You've done good so far. Pat on the back. But you've got a battle coming, and so don't even look at a relationship right now. It's just not. Okay? I can get one. Okay, if I can get one. All right, so pursuits to consider. You possess vitality, a penchant for exceeding expectations, and readiness. Expect to receive vital information through phone or email that brings significant benefits. That's that Knight of Coins. Enhance your way of life and embrace creative approaches to rejuvenate your circumstances. Remember, happiness is not a pre-made product. It arises from your actions. Okay, and that's what I've been saying. You've got to take care of yourself. It hurt because it mattered. That's by John Green. All right, and then future happenings. You undertake your responsibilities with diligence. You trust in your colleagues and grow. You've got to learn to delegate. It's right here. You consistently meet the set performance standards. You make time to meet your loved ones. You nurture positive relationships with your relatives. With vigilance, you advance in your career and business. You ensure a harmonious distance from any familial conflicts. So this could be family, like I said. And there is no way, boy, confirmation. There is no way to happiness. Happiness is the way. Thich Nhat Hanh is who said that. So that's your reading. Thank you all for being here. I truly do appreciate you. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends and family, especially if this resonates with you, for them, so that they can hear the message. And hey, until next time, have a great day.